Hi, and welcome to another episode of More to Advertising here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Jeff Swartz. I'm a nerd. I get really excited when it comes to data and the research side of the advertising world. So I'm really excited to have Walter Harrison, who is the CEO of Tapestri, on here, who is taking the data collection process and actually paying users for the information, which I think is a really Robin Hood and cool kind of way to do things. So, Walter, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, Jeff. Glad to be here.
So, let's start at the beginning in the 30-second elevator pitch. What does Tapestry do?
We all have apps on our phone. It's collecting our information, following us around, social, dating, and travel apps. Tapestry pays the consumers for that exact type of data.
I think that's really interesting, especially in an age where people are being more conscious of their privacy. This is a way to say, hey, I'm okay with this and I want to get paid. As someone that downloads the app and says, I'm willing to share my information for financial compensation, how much money can they actually make from the app?
It's a great question. So we break it down by geo. So here in the US and Canada, consumers can make up to $15, $20 per month by just allowing our app to run in the background. They also do stuff like surveys and refer friends and get paid a bit extra as well. Our app is based on being passive though. So it just runs in the background. We're kind of along the ride with you. We're in your backpack, we're in your purse as you go to a Walmart or a Target or a mall. And we're protecting the data, paying you all completely anonymously.
I like that. And then what do you do with the data? So once you've collected it, who's buying it? How do you use it and leverage it?
We monetize the data. We monetize it completely with permission. So we know what's happening with Apple, with ATT, and with Google and third party cookies, etc. We don't think advertising or data is a bad thing. We ultimately think data is for good. So we want to enable brands, advertisers, and data companies to use our 100% permission based data to build audiences, to look at GDP, to look at movement across the country. So we monetize it completely anonymously, all the while paying that consumer and giving them a piece of the pie as well.
Cool. And what about like an advertiser that likes that concept of rewarding the person that they're someone who's willing to give their information? How do they get their hands on it? Is it through the partners that you partner with, or is there anything direct that they can do straight to you all?
Yeah, so at sales at tapestry.io, they can reach out to us directly and get access to the data. But we do make the data available in other data marketplaces and DSPs platforms where our audiences are available there as well.
Awesome. I love it. This just reminds me more and more of Robin Hood, not the stock app, but the actual story of kind of like saying, hey, we're not just taking from you, we're giving back to you as well too. What's your vision for Tapestry? Like where do you think that this is going to go? And do you think that this is going to be a catalyst to really shake up the data collection realm?
I think so. That's the vision. Our vision is to create a global brand of consumers all across the country, across the world, using this app to make extra money, extra pocket money, but also we'll tap into things like social and gaming. So get paid to earn, get paid to game, get paid to share, get paid to go, get paid to live. So monetizing your life completely anonymously, also enabling advertisers and brands to be able to target to that consumer that I saw at a Target yesterday. We know because we see them 24/7. So you automatically know you're targeting the right consumer, and this consumer is benefiting as well. We think that's a win win.
I love it. I love this concept. I think it's fascinating. Walter, I could talk a lot more with you about it, but we're already at time. So I appreciate you spending the time with our audience and sharing a little bit more about Tapestry.
Thanks for having me, Jeff. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. And thank you for watching this episode of More to Advertising here on Daily Ad Brief. If you want to get in touch with Walter and Tapestry, we're going to have his contact and his company's contact information at dailyadbrief.com. And appreciate you spending the time to learn a little bit more about this really neat data collection and how to reward somebody. So I also encourage you to download the app yourself, make a little bit of money, and play around with it. Until next time, I'm your host, Jeff Swartz. Thanks for watching.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.